Today I have to go and visit my car mechanic for a couple issues that I have with my car. And as a car owner, it brings up a question that is very important that you should ask yourself. And that question is, do I have to have a good relationship with my car mechanic? Instead of me answering you, talking to you about it, why don't you tag along today and I'll show you how I relate to my mechanic, and so that you can see the benefits, pros and cons of having a good relationship with your mechanic. So come along. This is a report history from my code scanner that I did yesterday regarding one of the issues that I have to deal with my mechanic today. It shows 7 engine codes found, and that's from several readings that I have done for the past week and a half. The problem with the car is that when I first started, it runs a little rough for about 5-10 minutes, and then after that it's fine, but I keep on getting the engine light on, and I keep on getting a P0174 and a P0171 on my code reader. Now, I've had different most likely fix. It says on here, it says replace the air intake pipe, replace fuel injectors, replace intake air duct. Each one has different costs. I mean, if you're going to replace the fuel injectors, you're talking close to $1,000. If you're going to replace the hose, there's 2 of them. You can spend $150 for them. I've already cleaned the airflow sensors. A previous reading had told me that, so that is no longer a problem. But today we're going to deal with my mechanic to see how we can solve this issue. Okay, to show you what is wrong with the issues that I'm having with the car right now, this is, the air filter is right in here. It goes through the airflow sensor, then through the air intake hose into the engine, and there's 2 of them. Okay, I've already cleaned the airflow sensors. Now it's telling me that this hose or this hose have a leak in there, and it's allowing air to get in there, and that's why the engine is running lean. Now, the only other issues that might be is that the fuel injectors are clogged, or the spark plugs need replacing, whatever the case might be. But I really don't think so, because the car runs perfectly after 5-10 minutes. But I don't know, so that's why we need to go to the mechanic, and hopefully that they can direct me to the right thing to do. Now we're going to head out to the mechanic. And before I do that, I want to go and pick up a couple of pizzas to share with the guys. They really appreciate it, and it shows them that I'm friendly and a good person, and obviously a friend. So let's tag along. Okay, I just finished picking up the pizzas. Let me show you. There they are. Okay. A couple of things before we head out there. We're in Miami, and my mechanic is Cuban. They hardly speak any English, so you might not understand what's going on, but what I want you to look at is the type of relationship, the interaction between me and my mechanics, all of them. And second thing is, it's a local shop. It's not a national chain or anything like that, and it's a bit hectic. It's in a gas station, and they're very good, and they're very popular, and there's cars everywhere. So I'm just letting you know that this is going to happen. That doesn't mean that they're not good or they're not organized. That's just the way that they work. You know, it's not every day that you get someone that takes pizzas to their mechanic. And I do it because the unexpected things are the ones that have the biggest impression on people. I'm not spending a lot of money. I don't do it every time that I go and visit him, but I do it enough to let them know that I appreciate them, and they definitely remember me. In the same token, it doesn't have to be pizza. It can be a cafecito, a colada, which are, Cuban coffee. Any little thing that is out of the ordinary will have a big impression on them and let them know that they're appreciated. And I think that's something that helps the relationship to grow. Okay, we're here, so let's go. Rolando, ordenaron pizza. ¿Cómo estás, Rolando?
¿Cómo está todo bien?
Bien, bien.
¿Estás filmando ahí todo?
Estoy filmando. ¿A dónde está Richard?
Richard no te vio.
¿Ah?
Richard no te vio.
No, ¿por qué?
Porque si no, no hubiese ido por allá.
¿Cómo está todo, Rick? Señora, ¿cómo está? Espero que tenga hambre.
¿Cómo anda?
Estoy bien. No le molesta,
¿Todo
¿verdad?
bien? No.
¿Cómo estás, hombre?
Hola, man. ¿Tiene seguro? Mira,
Qué guapo.
él es el dueño, para si quiere loco.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? My mechanic is eating lunch. My mechanics, I should say. ¿Cómo están, muchachos?
Entonces, vamos. ¿Está bien?
¿Les traje pizza?
¿Tuvimos pizza? No te creo. Oh, my God.
Alguien va a comer sabroso. Okay, talking to Richard, it seems like the problem is one of the air intake hoses that needs to be replaced, particularly since the problem only occurs during the first 5 to 10 minutes and then the car runs smoothly. So I'm relieved of that. It's not a very expensive fix, and I will probably do that, and then if that doesn't solve the problem, then we'll deal with something else. But as you can see, I get along well with everybody here. Richard, my mechanic, always takes care of my car. They go out of their way to take care of me. As I tell you, for the tire rotation, they charge me $20. I mean, so there's a lot of positives in being able to be neighborly and be a good person and show them that you appreciate their work. So where else do you think that you can go to see your mechanic while he's eating lunch and he takes the time to help you and is happy to see you? That's the kind of benefit that you gain by doing little unexpected things for people that do work for you. We're doing the tire rotation. It's resetting the tire pressure because this vehicle requires 2 different tire pressures. 44 psi in the back and 39 psi in the front. So when you rotate them, you gotta change them. So hopefully I've answered the question as whether you should have a good relationship with your car mechanic. It makes a world difference to me, and I think that it will make a world difference to you. Just make sure that you do little acts of kindness and unexpected things that they really don't expect. So I'm on my way back home. Just some general thoughts. The first thing first is that I take car preventive maintenance very seriously. So obviously having an issue like this, and right now you can tell my car is running smoothly. There's really nothing wrong with it. But I have the yellow engine sign on the instrument panel, and I have some codes saying that it's running lean, so we have to deal with that, and that's one of the issues that I deal with today. The next thing is that having a relationship with someone and being a person and not just a customer or an unknown entity makes a difference. Most of the time when you go to a car mechanic and you need to have something done, and there's 2, 3, 4 different options to solve the solution, and some are very inexpensive and some are very expensive. It can make a difference of that mechanic telling you that you need to do the high-end cost repairs when you could have just change the hose or fix something that is not very expensive. So there is a positive in having a relationship with your mechanic. This is one of the reasons why I've created Altino.com. I really do feel that there is a big problem with the lack of knowledge from car owners and placing them in a vulnerable position. And you need to know. I mean, car ownership requires being proactive, and it's expensive. So you need to make sure that you know what's going on with your car, and so that you are not taken advantage of. Auto will come online soon, I would think. If this is something that interests you, sign up to the email waiting list, and we'll let you know when our services come on. The link is on the description below. Take care and have a good day.